What is going on, Dragon Ball fans? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball fan manga review, where today we're going to be reviewing a Dragon Ball fan manga entitled Dragon Ball Yardrat, which is the story of Goku having to travel to planet Yardrat and not only learning the instant transmission technique, but also interacting with the Yardranian people and the threats that were posing planet Yardrat and allowing Goku to step in to defend the Yardranian people. As for many years now, I've been reviewing and introducing all kinds of Dragon Ball fan mangas to the world created by the community for the community, so if you guys are interested in seeing and reading up on incredible stories and concepts such as Dragon Ball AF, Dragon Ball Legendary, Dragon Ball New Age, Dragon Ball X, and many others, then feel free to check out the Dragon Ball fan manga playlist in the description box for more videos such as this, as right now we are going to be diving into a brand new manga chapter. As before we begin, if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to be the first to know when a new video is posted onto this channel, as we kick off Beyond Dragon Ball Z Yardrat's manga chapter number 6, with Soba having to unleash clones of himself and having to fight against Yamori. As Yamori goes on to state, "I'm surrounded by these idiots, you son of a," but that's when Soba goes on to state, "I'm exhausted, it's up to you guys now." So the Yardrat had used the technique for the time being to catch Yamori off guard, because Yamori, even though he's battle damaged, he is looking to regenerate. Meanwhile, Goku is fighting Shomu, as Goku goes on to state, "Oh, Shoba can use the same technique as that old man. Perfect." As Shoba goes on the attack, so do the clones. And they attack Yamori, but he leaps up and stating, "I am putting an end to this right now." As he's looking to create a whirlwind and knocking the ghosts out of place, we see how more Yardrats arrive. As the Elder goes on to state, "We should have stayed where we were. We're not experienced enough in combat. We're going to get killed." And as soon as Yamori comes down, he goes on to state, "And now for you." As he manages to impale Soba directly through the chest with his tail, he quickly removes it and backing up and stating, "So, you still stand. You're a real warrior, but the party's over. Time to say goodbye to your people." As one of the Yardrats states, "Nori, I'm gonna need you for my next attack. Immobilize him and you mustn't fail." As Soba stands there, he goes on to state, "Goku, don't interfere. This is my fight." As Goku states, "Oh, I understand. Do your best, Soba." As quickly as it happened, Nori begins to use one of her techniques, as Soba says, I can't move my body," locking him in place, creating an opening for Soba to make an attack, as he goes on to state, "This is for all of the Yardrats you slaughtered." As he charges up all of his energy into his fist, he punches a gaping hole right through Yamori and stating, "Burn in hell." As he punches him through the chest directly, Yamori goes on to state, "I was the last survivor of my people. My entire race was wiped out by a band of intergalactic warriors. When I was eventually recruited to serve as part of King Cold's private guard, I could not have been any prouder. But all my hopes, I have been rising from the ashes of my people's demise to become something greater than to be in their honor, have been sucked into the void. It seems that my life has come to an end on this backwater planet. I feel so ashamed, forgive me, my king." As we see an image of Yori having to stand before King Cold, Yamori is finally finished off, as one of the other soldiers goes on to state, "Rest in peace, Yamori." As Goku states, "Oh, so you're back." As Soba says, "Impossible. When we thought it was just over." We notice how there's still 2 of them left. As Shomu stands up, he goes on to state, "You'll wait your turn, Shima. I was fighting him before you got here." As Shima says, "Shut up, Shomu. This Saiyan has been kicking the shit out of you. Go kill the Yardrats." As Shomu says, "I'm warning you, when I'm done with them, I want my fight. Understand?" As he quickly attempts to attack the Yardrats, Shima stands in the way of Goku and stating, "You are not going anywhere until you beat me." As Shomu charges the Yardrats, he goes on to state, "Ah, there are my toys." As the Yardrats claim, "Find Nori, she's hidden. I'll take care of him quickly." As Shima tells Goku, "Are you really a Saiyan? When I see you fighting, it just doesn't seem like you're trying to kill us." As Goku says, "Well, you're not worth it." As Shomu notices all of the Yardrats using instant transmission, but he doesn't understand what exactly it is. As one of them uses instant transmission in knocking Shomu down, he goes on to state, "I don't stand the chance against them, but I need to buy some time." Strength grants little benefit without foresight. As Shomu laughs, he goes on to state, oh, well done. As we see Goku fighting off against Shima, he seems to have the upper hand, knocking her on down to the floor. And this entire ordeal is a back and forth struggle because even though the Yardrat is having a difficult time and having to attack the opposing members having to be a part of King Cole's brigade, we see how Shima goes on to state, idiot, look behind you, as the Yardrat blasts Shomu directly in the head as Shomu cries out, bastard, with Soba having to state that was my last attack. And as he goes down, Shomu rises and stating he's gonna pay for that. As Goku immediately notices this, he goes on to state what's he planning. As he teleports to save Shoba, Goku notices that Shomu's firing off multiple attacks as Goku states, you're attacking a man on the ground? Cowards! As he knocks the blast away, Goku still stands there protecting his friend. As Shoba states, thank you, Son Goku. As Goku states, Shoba, you fought well. I'll take care of them. As Shomu says, Saiyan, prepare for your final hour. As Goku so casually replies by stating, or yours, as he goes in for the fight. Now I love Goku here because he is so serious, and he's taking this fight absolutely serious because he knows that although he has the upper hand, he can't make any mistakes because these individuals are stronger than the actual Ginyu Force. As Goku fights them off, Shima goes on to state, you will not escape us, but Goku's so quick that he allows them both to crash into each other. As Shomu states he's too strong, but he won't survive our ultimate attack. As very similar to Goku Black and Zamasu, Shomu and Shima get together in unleashing the Thunder Eagle. And as Goku looks up, he notices this massive fiery eagle coming down at Goku as Goku states, whoa, too fast. As the eagle rains down at Goku, I love this panel for obvious reasons. It looks very cool in having both of these villains utilize one attack. And as it comes crashing down at Goku, both Shima and Nomu go on to state, we got him. He was disintegrated. No one has ever survived that attack. He will be no exception. As Nori saves Goku, she goes on to state, looks like I got here just in time. As Goku says thank you. Nori then goes on to state, you were awesome, but I have to end this fight. As Goku cries out, hey, it's not over! As he shoots out a bunch of ki blasts, he manages to catch them off guard as once more Goku swoops on in punching Shima down to the floor once more. As Shomu looks on over, he spots the Yardrat, as he says to himself, it was this Yardrat that allowed the Saiyan to survive our attack. She must perish. And as quickly as he gets to her, she cries out, Goku, help me! As Shomu says, yeah, come and help her if you can. As Goku cries out, release her! She can't defend herself! As Shomu says, okay, satisfied, and completely kills the Yardrat before Goku's eyes. Now this triggers Goku so much because after Shomu begins to laugh, he has a very similar laugh to Frieza when Krillin was killed. And this triggers Goku some real hardcore PTSD. Goku goes on to state, no, you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna pay! As at long last, following the battle against Lord Frieza on Namek, Goku finally taps into his deeper potential in unleashing the Super Saiyan transformation. And I will say, this was a really hardcore looking transformation, because the minute Goku turns Super Saiyan, we see the fiery aura begin to overtake his body. Everyone is shocked on the battlefield, as everyone's beginning to question what exactly this is. What power does this Saiyan actually bear that allows everyone to feel the way they feel currently in looking at him? Nobody seems to understand as to what exactly it is. And as Goku swoops on in, he manages to teleport right in front of Shomu and punching him directly in the gut one time that knocks him down to the floor. And Shomu's shaking, his entire body is quivering, and with Goku without even wasting a second, manages to use the Kamehameha in completely disintegrating the warrior right before his very eyes. As Goku states, if you don't want to suffer the same fate, leave. As Goku continues, you're a decent warrior, but with your current power, you don't stand a chance. As Shima's saying, what? Goku says, you're probably the strongest in your group, but you're not even close to Frieza. As she states, oh really? Then try and take my Plasma Crunch. In shooting Goku directly in the face, Goku takes the attack, and through the smoke, through the debris, she stands up as she states, in your face, idiot. But then notices that Goku's unharmed. As Goku continues in stating, I warned you that couldn't hurt me. as she can't believe as to what she's looking at. She goes on to state to him, "Impossible," but Goku isn't having it. He teleports in front of her, kicks her right in her left arm, and she goes down. Goku once more continues in stating, "Give up. You've lost this fight. Get lost and don't ever come back to planet Yardrat or you'll regret it." As the manga chapter comes to a close. Now this was really intense, and this was what was needed for Goku to tap into his Super Saiyan potential, because if you bear in mind at this point in time, Goku couldn't really tap into Super Saiyan at will, and it had to require someone dying for him to tap back into this power, and what better way for him to do so than witnessing someone die once more right before his very eyes. So Goku has the incentive, and he has the willpower now to transform whenever he chooses, or at least whenever someone's life is at risk, and I really enjoyed how he swooped on in getting rid of Shomu so quick, but then he's trying to spare Shima. He's trying to remind her that she's not Frieza and that she doesn't stand a chance. And she tries to acknowledge this in a very condescending way by continuously attacking Goku, in which I really did enjoy this manga chapter for the sole reason of seeing Goku try to give these people chance after chance after chance, but they weren't taking it. So it was really fascinating to see the way Goku was utilized here, and I can't wait to present the next chapter for you guys, because the next chapter is going to include some really awesome stuff that I hope you guys tune back in for. If you guys enjoyed, slap a like down below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to punch that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, tune back in for the next video. Leave your thoughts down below as to what you guys think or thought about this manga chapter in comparison to the previous Yardrat manga chapters. Let me know what you all think. If you guys have any manga chapters of your own that you guys have created, make sure you guys follow me at Twitter, go to my email and send it to me. I would love to read it to the world and seeing what you guys had to create. Thank you all once more for watching. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and all his social media platforms. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you can be the first to know every time that he uploads a new video.
Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up? On, put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes, but Jesus Christ, that's huge!